Mr. Krabs is frantically devouring delicious chum. He even traded Krabby Patty Secret Recipe for Plankton in exchange for chum. It turns out he's addicted to this smelly stuff. One night, Mr. Krabs went to rummage through the plankton bins because he hadn't had chum in a long time. His stomach started growling incessantly. He chased all the customers out and hid under a car. Soon he arrived in a remote desert. Mr. Krabs anxiously awaited his food. SpongeBob's sudden appearance startled him. Mr. Krabs was too nervous to say anything. Just then, the chef brought out a large plate of steaming chum. Realizing he'd been caught, Mr. Krabs had no choice but to reveal his secret. It turned out that when he was young, he served in the Navy and was often too tired to eat. When he arrived at the restaurant, all that was left was dirty chum. From then on, Mr. Krabs had fallen completely in love with chum. He begged SpongeBob not to tell anyone, and soon he ate all the chum in the restaurant.
Tonight, how's about another plate of chum?
Oh, sorry, Eugene. That was my last plate of chum ever!
Mr. Krabs was immediately flustered. There were only 2 places in the entire Bikini Bottom that had chum, and the only one left was the chum bucket. So he asked SpongeBob to make him chum. Upon hearing the ingredients, SpongeBob felt nauseous just hearing about them. But for work, SpongeBob decided to try anyway. The first serving was served quickly, but it tasted so good that it didn't match the nauseating feeling at all. The second serving was also terrible, but it still didn't meet his standards. After eating several servings, Mr. Krabs was still not satisfied. Having not eaten chum for so long, Mr. Krabs was about to collapse. So, late at night, Mr. Krabs frantically searched the chum bucket's trash can. However, he was quickly discovered by Karen and Plankton. Left with no other choice, Mr. Krabs had to tell the truth.
I'm hooked on chum, okay?
Plankton was incredulous, but seeing Mr. Krabs suffering, he chose to believe him. Then he came up with a brilliant plan. He threatened Mr. Krabs to exchange the Krabby Patty recipe for chum. Under Plankton's temptation, Mr. Krabs quickly gave in. Mr. Krabs hurriedly opened the safe to retrieve the secret formula, but SpongeBob was always guarding it. Even though SpongeBob tried to dissuade him, Mr. Krabs was completely swayed. He arrived at the agreed-upon location and was thrilled to see tons of chum. However, it was all a trick by the Plankton. He successfully retrieved the formula using a trap. While the two were fighting, the formula accidentally fell into the bottomless chum. The Plankton, having everything prepared, jumped into the chum. Then SpongeBob suddenly realized that if they ate all the chum, they could get the formula back. So Mr. Krabs opened his mouth wide and jumped into the bucket. Soon, all the chum was gone. The good news was that they successfully retrieved the formula. The bad news was that they ate the Plankton too.